Hey girl, hey, this mom whip needs a reset, so that's exactly what we're doing. We're gonna be giving it a good wash, a good detail. It's getting all set. The 68-degree day has got me inspired, and Joy Room is also helping me do some upgrades, but more on them later. These 68-degree days are bringing everybody out to wash the car. Also, this is your reminder to not forget to scan that stack of receipts that's been laying in your cup holder. Maybe your cup holder's empty, I don't know. But mine has receipts in it. And like right now, if you scan them at certain places, like Zaxby's, you get 1,200 points. You get 400 points at KFC. If you eat at Auntie Annie's, if you grab stuff there at the mall, it's 1,000 points. So we gotta throw the kids in the back. I'm gonna turn on some Bluey, and then we're gonna clean this, because Lord knows it needs it. All right, girls, Bluey's on. Can you see it? Can you see it on the screen back there? All right, well, sit down on the floor, okay? You may not hear it once I start vacuuming, okay? You'll just have to watch. I hate when I pull up to the one that's like has zero suction. Alright, we're moving on to the back. There's just like a lot of crumbs and junk back here. It's not horrible, it's not the worst it's ever been, but it's not great either.
Doesn't show, but my nerves are inside out. It's because you're not worth less than perfection. Ooh, thought it was in my pants, now I'm all confused, turning gold into sand. Don't know what you do to me. All I know is you can take my breath away. Yeah, 'cause when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I do, the things I
It's a good thing we travel with a travel potty all the time in the car, because we just had a bathroom right in the back.
But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again.
So 2.5 episodes of Bluey later, the car is officially completely vacuumed out, but I'm not even gonna bother the back because it's dropping the side of the vacuum cleaner. Like the suction's so low, and it's not even, like it's dropping crumbs almost as much as it's picking them up. So it's like picking them up and then dropping them. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna keep fighting with this vacuum to try to like get it clean. So it looks a lot better the first 2 rows. I'm not gonna vacuum like the trunk and 3rd row area. We're just we'll pull into another bay another day and we'll tackle that then. But this feels good and also like a workout. But yeah, let's start organizing now. In true mom fashion, I could not clean out my car in an entire day. So that's a different day. That's why the different hair, the different outfit, like it's just is what it is. But as I mentioned in the intro of today's video, Joy Room is actually sponsoring today's video, and they are the makers of this awesome little product. So thank you so much to Joy Room for sponsoring the video. This is something I'm really excited about. My car has a cigarette lighter that you can plug other regular chargers into it, but this thing is like a charger on steroids, and that's why I feel like it's like upgrading my little console station that we've got going on here. Yes, I can plug in cables for USB ports, but they're gonna be unorganized and just kind of laying everywhere, where this thing is retractable. You have both the lightning charger that you can plug in to phones, or you have the USB-C that you can also plug in, which is really cool. Plus it also has places for a USB-C plug-in, so you can plug a USB-C into it, so for that fast lightning fast charging, or you can do even a regular USB, which is awesome. And I love that it is bendable, so it's not just this fixed thing that is stuck into your cigarette lighter and it's kind of taking up the whole space. Like, it doesn't feel like it's monopolizing the space in your car. So the fact that I have that, I have a charger here in my car, and I have to do it because my car has AirPlay. So for me to use that, I have to plug in my phone with this. It never fails. The fact that I'll be plugging in my phone, or if my husband's driving, he'll plug in his phone, and the other person is also needing to charge their phone. So this is going to be so helpful to just be able to pull this out, plug it in. This is gonna be awesome for road trips, just mom life in the car, and being able to spoil that passenger princess that may be sitting over there. But I love this thing so much. Very excited about that. So getting the car all organized, if you know, you know. I love good organization, and this is such a great upgrade for the car. So I will have it linked down below. You can check it out. I will have all the details for their 20% off sale, so you can get this thing for 20% off, which is amazing. So love a good sale. I love a good product, but then it's like when you can put a sale on top of that, it's just like chef's kiss. So definitely check that out down below. And thank you so much again to Joy Room for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna go start organizing the rest of my car, but don't go anywhere because we still have stuff to do. Haha, beat it. All right, well, welcome to the back of the truck. So the kids played back here and they got into my bag of stuff that I keep in here to play with. So I'm gonna have to tidy this for like 2 seconds, because honestly it was like, okay, I let them play and just do whatever, and it was fine. And I'm like, it's gonna take me 2 minutes to clean up that mess. It's not a big deal. I could have taken the time to make my kids clean, and don't worry, keyboard commandos, my kids know how to clean. It's just easier for me to do this in 2 minutes than for me to spend 15 showing them and teaching them. We'll take time for that on another day. I'm filming today, so you're welcome. Now you know my kids clean, I promise. We're gonna, sorry, spicy ash is coming out for a little bit. So I'm gonna tidy this up, and then we're gonna kind of do some reorganizing in the back. All right, so if the vacuums had been working, I needed to vacuum this out, but they just weren't really working, and I was fighting it, so I need to go back and vacuum this another day. So don't mind that. But I have this organizer, and for the vast majority of the time, other than like road trips or if we've got family riding with us, this third row in my Yukon XL stays down. So we use it for storage space, we use it for groceries, we use it for strollers, we use it for luggage, we use it for all these other things. So I'm gonna unattach this from the third row, and we're gonna put it on the second row. Okay, now let's unattach this little guy. If you have an SUV and you've not invested in one of these, I don't care if you have like a small crossover or a full-size, extra large semi-truck like I do, this is really helpful. For one, it does have Velcro on the back to help it stick and stay in place, which I really love. But then it's got these little straps that buckle. My camera will focus on that. Not my face, see? Helps it secure it in place, gives me a place to stow things in the back. And because my SUV has the step sides, I usually step up to get into the car, or a step into the side of the car basically, and be able to buckle my kids in. So when I step up, I can also reach right back and get into this, so I don't have to crawl in the back of the SUV. I can just reach over the back and get out anything that I might need that's in this organizer. What do I keep in this organizer, might you ask? I'm so glad you did. It houses our extra clothes. So I've started carrying less and less in my diaper bag at home because I have stuff in the car. So I don't carry the kids like change of clothes, like backup clothes in my car or in my diaper bag, because I have it in this thing, which it's probably time to reset. I need to double check this. Let's see. That still fits my youngest. These are clothes for me. They're not like favorite clothes, they're just like clothes. We've got underwear. Let's see, that's a shirt for my husband if he needs a change. More underwear. Let's see. Okay, Lucy can still fit in this stuff, and Bella can fit in this, so I don't have to change it out. But once it starts warming up and it's getting closer to spring and shorts weather, things like that, I'll go ahead and switch those out for this season. But when Bella was a baby, well, even now, I would keep diapers in there and we would be able to change a diaper, especially if it's closer towards the back. I like that this is up and off of the floor, so if I'm throwing in groceries, I'm throwing in the stroller, I've got a lot of stuff that I'm needing to haul for some reason, then we have room for that. And it's not all these big clunky baskets and expandable organizers that's sitting here and it's like taking up a lot of trunk space, because a lot of times that can be really valuable space that you may need for something else. So this attaches beautifully and it's secured in place, so it's not just like sliding around every time I like hit the brakes. If there was a headrest here, there's also another buckle that it could attach to, but I'm just gonna tuck it behind since there's not. But this looks good. I'm happy with this little organization. And then I do want to show you a couple of other things. I've shared these in other videos, but they're just so helpful. It bears sharing again. Okay, I kind of didn't think that through. I didn't bring my keys, so now I need to crawl through the entire car to get out. So, note to self, next time, bring the car keys so you can reopen the hatch. I just didn't want to hear a lot of road noise, and I didn't want it to be super windy. I did it for you guys. I just didn't want it to be like on the audio the whole time. So now that we're almost to the front seat, hold that thought one more time, and then I'll show you some helpful stuff. Oh, actually, we're gonna stop here in the second row. Kidding. So here's something else that's super helpful. This little trash can. This strap goes under the console lid and it just buckles on the other side of that. This one, if you don't have like a big thing here in the bottom, this trash can under here has a little bungee hook that you can attach somewhere under there. I want to take some scissors and just kind of cut it off because this car does not have anything that I can like bungee it to. So it's just kind of lays down here, and especially when I'm vacuuming, it'll like suck up and be like stuck in the vacuum. So if I could just get rid of that, that'd be awesome. But it just zips off the top, and we just have a no like wet stuff rule. like wet things don't go in this, but dry napkins that you've like wiped your hands on a little bit, straw papers, that sort of thing can easily go in there. Another thing, and I showed this earlier in the video, is this little potty. You saw me clean it out and we had to use it at the car wash the other day, but it is awesome. It just collapses down really small. You just lift the lid, they go potty, and I just keep the liners in the bottom, and so I can take out the PP bag, toss it, or sometimes number 2 bag, like it just depends on the day, but then we put a new one in it and then we're all good. So that helps a ton, having that in here. You can collapse it down, you can leave it big. I've just got to where we've needed it so much lately, I just don't even collapse it right now because we just use it so much. So that one is super helpful. And then this one needs to be washed, that's why it's not in the car seat, but it is a car seat liner. You can use it in your stroller. And don't come at me like, is that safe to use? I got it from Safe in the Seat, and she's like the queen of car seat safety. So if it's a problem, then go at her, okay? But I got this off of her link, off of her site. It was in her Amazon storefront, and I absolutely love this thing. It's so nice to have a liner. It's super thin, and that way, if they have any potty accidents, or like in the summer, like you're leaving a splash pad and they're still wet, and like you get them in the car seat, it's not completely soaking their seat. So this has been super helpful. They spill a juice box in the seat, like anything like that, it just kind of protects a little bit of the bottom of it, makes it a little bit easier. Maybe not have to take the complete thing apart and clean it. So this is great. I'm gonna get this out when I get out of the car and wash it. And now let's go back up front. Okay. Now we're back where we began, in the front seat. Hold on. Okay, so one last couple of last other things that I wanted to show in here that are like helpful to have in the car. These are things that I just kind of keep stocked in the car, and so I don't really have to do anything to it other than like tidy it up or maybe restock it. But one of those is car tissues. These are great because they actually fit in the cup holder, so it's not like a box that's just like falling around, and you don't have to get the like really small packs that have like 3 sneezes and the whole tissue box is empty. I love these, so I'll try to link those down below if I can still find them. And then on the inside of the console, I'll insert some footage of them because they're inside for me to wash. But they're these little trays. I got them from the Dollar Tree. They're awesome. They're like a little small caddy, but it's big enough that I can put a French fry, a kid's cup, a juice box, some chicken nuggets, whatever the kids are snacking on, whatever they're eating on, inside of that little caddy and hand it to them, and they can sit it in their lap and have a spot for their food. And then when they're done, I can take them in the house. I can spray some Dawn Power Wash on those little bad boys, get them degreased because most fast food's greasy, so we get it degreased, and then I'm gonna put them right back in the car. But they are really awesome. Again, Dollar Tree find, so those were great. You can usually find them like around back to school time. Sometimes you can find them all year long. Our Dollar Trees are like, when they're good, they're really good, but when they're not, they're not. So something to note. And then on the inside of this, I keep some wipes, and then I also keep this guy in here. I've showed it before, but it is called Suds to Go, and it's this little thing. It attaches to a water bottle, so I just keep a water bottle in my console here with all of our DVD collections for the DVD and the player in the car. And all you do is fill it with your personal preference of foaming soap. It doesn't come with anything specific, but you can put whatever you want to. I need to refill it, sounds like. Oh no, here it comes, here it comes. I see the soap, it's coming. But I love keeping this in here because it's really great for like if you are using the potty and you need to wash your hands and you want something more than a wipe, you can like rinse your hands off and actually use like soap and water to do it. So that's kind of nice having that in here. So I'll again link that one down below. I think when I got it, I got it in a 2-pack, so I could put like one in my car, one in my husband's car. That's really nice. But yeah, always keep the baby wipes. And let's see, I think that's it. Just all of our DVD collection. Bluey. I can hear the theme song in my sleep. If you know, you know. Last but not least, hold on, I got one more thing I need to show you. So this is for when I'm passenger princess. But I really should move this to the center, or like whatever. But hand sanitizer, I keep hand sanitizer in here. Some little spray hand sanitizer. We're actually gonna, yeah, we're gonna move that. I'm gonna make an executive decision. We're gonna just move that right over there. But another thing I like to keep in here is this little spray bottle. It's water and like 5 to 10 drops of my favorite essential oil. I believe this one's Riviera. Yeah, this is Riviera. So I can spritz this throughout the car and it makes it smell better. Makes it smell like the Riviera. So I love having this little spray bottle in here. It's kind of a little DIY concoction of my own. And then my vacuum. If you've seen any of my other videos about car stuff, you know I love this little vacuum. It is so helpful and it actually like works. Like it sucks really well. And then it has a little brush attachment and a blower piece. You can actually pop this in the bottom, and if you need to inflate anything, if you're inflating a beach ball or a pool float, anything like that, you can throw this thing on there, crank it up to like level 3 and be able to helps if I attach it properly, but crank it up to level 3 and then be able to inflate whatever you're needing to. So again, this is another mom car awesome thing that is incredibly helpful, and I actually use it more than I really thought that I would. Some things it's like, that's not a must-have, and then I got it and I'm like, oh, that's actually really helpful. So if you enjoy cleaning out the car and doing those little things, that can be super helpful. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for cleaning and hanging out with me. Maybe you were cleaning out your mom car and maybe we got you at least a little way into it. And thank you again to Joy Room for sponsoring today's video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. And end of the video club, you guys are gonna have to let me know down in the comment section. I need some car emojis, so you can just do the emojis. But I also want to know, what is your favorite mom car? Like, do you own your favorite mom car? Do you have a dream mom car? Like, what is your favorite car? And maybe you don't have a favorite, like you may not be a mom, but what's your favorite car? Like, what's your dream car? Like, are you driving it? Is that what you're like working for? I can't believe it. Like, this is my dream mom car. I never thought I'd be driving it, but I am, and so it has been such a huge blessing, and I've loved it as much as I thought I would. And I don't know, I just, yeah, I really like an SUV. I don't know that I'll ever be a minivan mom, but you know, that may not age well at some point, so we'll see. But thank you again for watching. You guys will have to let me know your faves down in the comment section, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.